Hi guys, what's going on? It's your boy Tyrese, and today we are here with episode number 1 of Rebuilding Coventry. This is a career mode where I take Coventry City, who got relegated to League 2 last year, and try and take them back to the greatness that they once were. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on the channel today. I do appreciate it. And yeah, subscribe if you are new to this channel. I want to see more Rebuilding Commentary along with the Bournemouth Grimmed, along with player reviews whenever I have them ready to give out to you. But yeah, today guys, we will be starting off Cov City. Obviously this is going to be tougher than the Bournemouth one, which I'm doing on the side as well. I say on the side, but I'm doing it simultaneously. So as you can see on the screen right here, we are literally just setting all the stuff up. So we're on legendary 6 minutes. We're changing the name of the stadium to Rico Arena because that is where Cov play. And yeah, I think this is going to be tough. Well, I say I think it's going to be tough. I thought it was going to be tough before I went into it, but as you'll see in this video, it is a lot tougher than I expected it to be. Actually, you won't see it in this video a lot, but I'll talk about it later on in the video, why it's tough and stuff. So I will, yeah, this is going to be an awesome series. Hopefully, we can take Cov up to the Premier League in 4 seasons and then into the Champions League into the 5th. That's going to be a tough thing to do. So we will have another episode of Bournemouth career mode tomorrow. And if you did miss that one, that is also on my channel. Go and check that out, along with the Tom Lamar play review on Ultimate Team, which I did release earlier today. But yeah, if we go here, we're just going to look at the stuff like the expectations and stuff. We did enter a pre-season tournament to like double our stuff. So if we look at the board expectations for youth development, there's 2 things we have to do for youth development. As you're about to see, we've got to grow 1 youth academy player by at least 5 overall points and put them in the team and play 5 matches with them. And we've got to sign a player into the youth academy. We've got to do the 85% attendance thing, automatic promotion. That's going to be tough. Reach around the 32, and then look at this. Salary growth under 20%, and then we've got to finish the season with 2.64 left over. They want us to increase the funds we have by the end of the season. It's just like Cov in real life. Going into the squad hub here, just letting you guys see what our squad's all about. And it's not good reading, I'm not going to lie. We've got 2 goalkeepers, both of which aren't really that good. 2 right backs, which I think are going to be good. I don't think we're going to need to improve on those. We have quite a few players out on loan, like Jordan Turnbull. He's probably good enough to be in our team, so I might have to recall him from loan. So yeah, I'm just looking at the other centre backs, looking what to do. We put Chris Camwell on the loan list, I believe. We just put all the young players on the loan list because I want them to get as much playing time as possible. And at our club, they're not really going to do it if they're in the 50s rated. But if you're in the 60s, you'll get a chance because, wow, that is like our best players. Tom Bayliss here also, we would have put on the loan list, but he has recently joined. Jordan Shipley made his debut for Cov last year at a game I was at. Callum Mayock also gets one of these. Devon Kelly Evans, only 59 overall, but a player that I will be using quite a lot. Kyle Finn is a player who's meant to be good on career mode, like he's meant to grow like 20 ratings or something, so we'll be keeping him into mind. And we have quite a lot of strikers, so we put Biamu, who's 26 and 55, onto the transfer list, along with Jordan Ponte Kelly onto the loan list. And I think we also put Kwame Thomas on the transfer list, try and get some money off of him. And then we do go in, we do hire a scout, because as you saw, our objective was to youth team, and honestly, the youth team is probably going to be a good thing in this series to have, just because of well, our ratings aren't that high anyway, so these players aren't going to be the worst thing in the world for me. We do set it up in England for 6 months. We didn't buy the best scout. We just bought a 1 3-star, 2-star. We're not looking for superstars here, 88 rated. Well, we are, but I'm just looking for players who are going to be like 70 rated and stuff, can get up to that. That's going to help improve our team in the short run. If we do look here, we are going to go straight into our game. We do hit the first 3 games quick and fast, straight away with the simulations. We do only play 1 game again. Yeah, but this video is a lot shorter than the one the other day. So Andreu makes it 1-0 against Urfa. I have no idea who these guys are, but Biancadi makes it 1-1. Kelly Evans, 44th minute, just before half time, does make it 2-1. we have got Kelly Evans, Stevenson, and somebody else. I'm losing my marbles at who it is. Jody Jones. They're all in training. Then Nazon gets an 80th minute winner off the bench at left wing. So we are trying to increase Kelly Evans' stamina because it's only like 59. No, it's only like 54 or something. I was reading his rating there. So we are trying to improve that. That is the main thing that I'm looking for. Then our second game of the group against Odense, I don't know how to say it, and Deleo picks up a second goal in the tournament. 2-2 games now. Stokes and Kelly both with yellow cards that could come into play later in the game if they got another one. Dessler comes on for Essexton. Then Welbeck scores for Odense, but Jody Jones replies 6 minutes later to go 2-1 up, and we are hoping to hold on to a lead here, which we do actually manage to do, as you can see right on the screen now. 2-1 win. So this meant I could simulate the third game without a problem. We would be going through to the next round and the semi-finals, and add some funds to our transfer budget. So as you can see, we're playing Dundee FC, a team from the Scottish Premier League. I think they're probably better than us rating wise overall, but it is 0-0 still here in the 30th minute. Dundee also be a team who will be going through, and Deleu with his third in 3 games from that cam / centre forward role, and Jody Jones in the 54th minute scores his second goal of the tournament to make it 2-0 against Dundee here, and it looks like we're going to be getting a clean sweep from the group here, and that is what we do. We do get another win. And yeah, it's been quite convincingly apart from that first game. But as you can see here, we get a loan offer for Jordan Ponticelli from Bradford. We do actually accept this. I don't know how much playing time he's going to get, but he's not going to get anything at our club at the minute. Then we got an offer for 950 grand for Ben Stevenson from Charlton. He's going to be influential to our series, so we will just be declining that straight away. Into semi-finals here though. I don't know what this team name is, but as you can see in the 13th minute, we do go through with Devon Kelly Evans. And yeah, he out-muscles their right back and slots it into the bottom right-hand corner with his left foot across goal to make it 1-0. That was a really good finish by him, actually. He's a striker by trade, but in this game he's a left mid for some reason. So yeah, it was a good goal, makes this 1-0. Hopefully we can hold on to the lead, and if not, increase it. As you can see here, we are in the 28th minute. They are on the attack. A good ball in, and their guy at the back post heads it onto a crossbar. Lee Burge was stranded. He had nothing to do with that. 40th minute here, though. Stuart Beverly gives it to Andaleu. Andaleu out to Jody Jones. Nice little touch around. Jody Jones cross goal, and it goes very wide. Jody Jones does not have a right foot, if you do not know. And this guy for them in the 44th minute, just before half time, down the right wing, nice 1-2s by their team, and then our defender kicks it straight to their striker, who couldn't miss really, but he did. He put it wide, and then in the 56th minute, Andreu goes through and he puts it bottom corner, but it's a good save by the keeper. Nazon tries to find something else. Andreu, another strike. It goes out to the edge of the box to Andreu again, to Stevenson, and Jody Jones on the half volley puts it miles wide again. But that was the end of the game. The second half was really annoying and just really quite boring, and we took a 1-0 win. So we progressed through to the final here. And so we got a deal from Kwame Thomas from Shrewsbury, £370,000 they offered. I'm looking for around the 520 mark, along with a release clause of 10%, because he still is only 21. They weren't happy. They wanted 370 for him, and I mean, anyone would think we were trying to buy him off them by their stubbornness. We offered him 500 grand. And that was probably like the lowest I was going to go for him. Current value of 450k, and they just accept it. So that's not a bad amount of money. That's going to help us improve and potentially buy some more players for the club and help us proceed. And yeah, I don't know if you saw that there, because that was very quick. The Kwame Thomas deal fell through. Shrewsbury couldn't agree terms with him, but as you can see, we are going into the final here against Ailesund. I don't know how to say that, but Risa puts a 1-0 up. Also gets a 5-minute yellow card as well. It's not a great start, but hopefully the lads can bounce back from this and get a victory to add some more money to our deposit. But however, we do concede in the 41st minute. We pull one back in the 47th, just after half time by Andaleu. That put us right back in the game, but Vargan puts the game out of reach along with Abdelawi, making it 4-1, our first loss of the series, and it's an absolute stonker. We got absolutely bodied by that team. But it's a Kwame Thomas. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong before. It wasn't the Kwame Thomas one before. It's a Kwame Thomas breakdown deal here. That's what it says right here. So yeah, the Shrewsbury Town deal hasn't gone through. We're going into buying some players now. We are meeting with Craig Shakespeare over a 62 rated goalkeeper from Leicester. We are trying to improve in that goalkeeper role. I've had my scouts out, going to go and look at players who've got potential. This was one which they brought back. Daniel Iverson. So we're going to offer, how much do we offer here? I'm not remember. £200 apparently. We offered £200. No, we didn't. I think we offered 200 grand, 220 grand for Iverson to see what they would say about that. I didn't really know how much to offer. He's 475 his value. They want 390 grand and a 6% salon clause. So we do go in here with an offer. We do put it down to 300 grand, I believe. Yeah, put it down to 300 grand, and then we edit the salon clause to 3%. To see what they're going to say about this one. Let's see what Craig Shakespeare comes back with. 308k with 6%. I believe we do counter once again, and we propose a new transfer fee of 300 grand, and the 6% salon clause will stay. And quite surprisingly, Craig Shakespeare said they were going to stall, they were going to think about it, and they'd get back to me. So we'll have to wait and see whether that deal will be able to go through or not. However, from what I've seen, they just come back with exactly the same offer. So, be interesting to see. But here we go. We are looking to sign a centre back in Carlos Cuesta from the Colombian League. We are trying to look for a swap deal right here. So we do put Dominic Hyam into the deal to see whether they would want to take him, basically. However, they were like, no, we don't want him. We want a right winger. So I'll just go straight away to Peter Vincente. Not a player I'm going to be using a lot. He's 31 years old, 61 rated. He's got like no pace or anything. We can easily bring in a better right midfielder for him in this window. They want some money along with Vincente, which is quite understandable. 190 grand. So I don't know how good this Cuesta is. I've just heard good things, and just my scouts gave him to me, and I wanted to put something into this episode. So they want 145, make the deal around 330k. We offer in 100, and then we put on a salon clause as well of 10%. And I believe this gets accepted here. So we've got him for 100 grand and a salon clause of 10%. So in the future we could be losing out on a little bit of money. That could be a mistake. But we do go into the contract negotiations here with Carlos Cuesta. And I don't know if you guys have seen, it's a different like office space, and where you do negotiations from a small club to a big club. They wanted a rotation role. We're happy with that. That's quite well. They want a 2-year deal. We'll accept it for now. We can always go back later and add on. Also, if we disregard the release clause, because why would we want a release clause on one of our youngest players? Now the wage, this is an interesting one. I didn't really know what to go because I didn't have any information about him really. So we just offered a grand and no sign-on bonuses just to see what they wanted to come back with. They came back with £800. They wanted a sign-on bonus of 7.3k and 8.3k after 10 matches. So we just put that up to 15 matches, see what they reply. They want £50 more, and then they're going to take a bonus of 4.2k after 5 matches. We accept that. It's not that much in for great deal of things to us. We did want to look at Maiwa, but he'd just signed for Kaiser Chiefs, so we couldn't. So this is going to be the last thing we do in this episode. We're looking at Bendetti, also from the Colombian League. A nice cam. He provides some rivalry for Andreu, the cam role if we can. I put Mayock in this deal, try and get something to work there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. So they wanted a right back, and we won't get rid of either of our two right backs. So I'm looking forward to using both of those players, both quite young, both quite quick. I didn't really know what to offer, so we offered the 700k because I had a few deals which you won't have seen in this episode where people just storm out where you offer too low. So I don't want to go in too low, and unfortunately for me, I didn't. But one thing I did notice is that when I was trying to sign like 60 rated players, if they were from a Premier League or whatever, they just wouldn't even talk to me. They wouldn't even talk to like think about joining a League 2 side. So that's what's made it very difficult. I'm having to go for players from obscure leagues, which I guess is a good thing. It adds some diversity to the whole series. But they were really adamant on 1,050,000. I believe they even come back with 1,050,000 again, and then we just have to accept it. I yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happens anyway. Yeah, we just accept 1,050,000. I mean, we had about 2 million, so I mean it's not a it's like half of our budget basically, but it's still gives us enough to spend on other players though. So we get that done, and then we're just going to go into a contract negotiation phase. This is literally the last thing that will be happening in this episode. So if you did like this video, please hit a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. But yeah, back into this. We offer him a important squad. Well, he was like, no, I want that crucial. So we just accept. We just want him to join the club basically. It's going to add a little bit of better rating to our team. We offer him a 4-year deal, and they accept, which is quite good for us actually. They didn't want a release clause, which is perfect. Obviously, we don't want to put a release clause into our young players. And they wanted 1.1k along with 16.5 for joining, and then a 31.5 for 25 appearances. It's a little bit much, I'm not going to lie. So we go back here, and we try to get this down to 20 grand for the 25 appearances. And then also we keep the wage the same, and then we put this down to 15k. And they come back with a counter. This is literally the last thing that will happen. I'm pretty sure we just accept this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, hit big thumbs up. For now guys, that is all. Peace.